Gholdengo, Gholdengo, Gholdengo. This Pokemon has been a hot controversial topic since the start of Gen 9, and this really has not changed. Gholdengo has been a top 5 Pokemon forever in Gen 9 competitive singles due to the many great qualities this Pokemon has going for it that other Pokemon can simply just not replicate. However, many players believe Gholdengo is not a healthy addition to the metagame and think it should be banned or suspect tested at least. For a long time, I actually was one of those players. Longtime viewers of the channel might recall me saying multiple times that I thought Gholdengo is not a healthy Pokemon for the metagame and probably should have been banned because of how easily it enables hazard stacking strategies and makes these teams very annoying to play against. I have however changed my mind on this for some time now, and I genuinely believe Gholdengo is not actually the problem. And quite some players actually seem to agree that Gholdengo is not broken, at least according to the most recent survey. I swear I've not been paid off or bribed to say this, and before you dislike the video or race to the comments to say something, just hear me out about this. I'm not saying Gholdengo doesn't play a factor in the hazard stacking meta, it definitely does. But instead of being the problem or creating it, it just makes it worse. This is why banning it wouldn't solve much. The problem is already there, it just makes it worse. Let me explain what this problem is and why Gholdengo banned will not really solve it. If you've played a reasonable amount of Gen 9 overused, you most likely are aware of the hazard stack meta that is and has been going on pretty much since the start of Gen 9. Right now many teams are either heavily considering hazard stack, which means they are built with multiple or niche hazard removal options in mind. Examples include Cinderace in combination with a Rapid Spinner like Great Tusk for example. Other teams do the complete opposite. They completely ignore the hazard stack that is going on by either running Pokemon that naturally don't mind them, like Clefable, or flying types like Gliscor and Skarmory, and by using the item heavy duty boots on multiple Pokemon. Stall teams for example are always built to ignore hazards, as these are otherwise worn down easily. There are however exceptions like hyper-offensive teams which ignore hazards due to the nature of how they are played. HO's teams don't really switch around a lot, so hazards are automatically less of a problem. So where does Gholdengo fit in this problem? Gholdengo can enable hazard stack even more as it can block both Rapid Spin, virtual with its Ghost typing, and Defog as well with its ability Cool as Gold, which literally blocks any status move in the game. This allows Gholdengo to block the two most commonly forms of hazard removal, making hazards difficult to remove from the field. As a result, many teams try to find ways around this with the aforementioned tactics. This is why many players deem Gholdengo to be unhealthy for the metagame. The thing is, these hazard removal options will not be much better with Gholdengo gone. Let me explain. Defog is super scarce right now in Gen 9 and there are really not many good users of it. There's actually only one. The only OU ranked Defog user as of right now is Corviknight. Other very niche options include Mandaboss, Weezing, and Talonflame, but these Pokemon are not very commonly used anyway, and this would not change much with Gholdengo's ban. The only Pokemon that will slightly get better is Corviknight, since it can now freely use Defog. But even then, not every team is suddenly gonna start using Corviknight just to use Defog, which would be very restricting on team building by the way. Rapid Spin is also very scarce in the metagame, but has a little wider distribution, with Great Tusk, Iron Threads, and Excadrill being the most common users of it. These Pokemon already have a decent matchup against Gholdengo to begin with, thanks to their typing, but if teams want a spin blocker, they can still use other Ghost types like Dragon Bolt, Skeletors, or even Petront for example, though these of course do not possess the qualities of Gholdengo. Lastly, a lot of hazard stacking teams don't even use Gholdengo to begin with, and are still difficult to deal with. Two of the sample teams for Gen and OU as of right now are a good example of this. These teams also follow the rule of ignoring hazard stack with Pokemon that don't mind them and boot spam. What really makes hazard stack such a problem is how many viable Pokemon actually have access to spikes and stealth rock, whereas there are few viable Pokemon that have hazard removal options. Hazards are just easy to set up but difficult to remove, and Gholdengo just makes the few hazard removers even less reliable. Banning Gholdengo would make Defog and Rapid Spin slightly better of course, but not by a lot. And this would not fix the problem itself despite what many people may think. This is why I think Gholdengo is not broken or should be banned. It's not the problem itself, but just a small part of it. But let me know in the comments what you think about Gholdengo. Do you still think it should be banned after watching this video, or do you agree with me? If you enjoyed the video, consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel if you're new. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.